Yo, what up? Welcome back, man. It's your boy Mario, and y'all tuning in to Toothless TV. Y'all probably know that by now. Welcome in, man. Today we're looking at NC State and Boston College, and today we're about to look at some highlights of your girl, Cam Swartz, and how she almost single-handedly knocked off the number 5 team in the country. Her jump shot is insane. She can also get to the rim, and let's just say she kind of got that Reggie Miller swag to her. That's what I kind of see. But let's go ahead and get into some of her highlights today, man. Let's check her out. Let's check that game out. Boston College is a young team. All right, she is the senior on the team, but everybody else is young. They got some young up and comers. I think early on, NC State kind of thought they had this game. I don't think they came out with a sense of urgency. You see right there, goddamn is bullying one of the best bigs in college basketball in Kunane off the rebound. Cam Swartz with a nice hezzy. And I think they did not come out with a sense of Boston College is looking to knock our heads off. And look at that. That girl is insane. She came out balling. And NC State was just really comfortable getting their heads beat in early on for some reason. They liked it. And they just let Cam just eat, you know. But you know, Wes Moore, he pulled him into that locker room and he said something because third quarter came and they decided, okay, we need to play some defense. It's time for us to not let Cam Swartz do whatever she want. And I think this is where the inexperience came in for Boston College. Because you see, Soul is one of their best players. You've been paying attention to most of the highlights. She's out on the wing a lot. She's not one of their best shooters. I'm not going to say she can't shoot the ball because she can, but she's not an efficient shooter. She does most of her damage inside, right? But I think Boston College kind of had this idea that NC State got bigs inside. It's going to be hard for us to get in there, so let's just shoot. And that shooting got them up early, and I think they should have just went to Saul late, and god dang, they should have let them just work on the inside. Put pressure on NC State to continue to play basketball. But they let NC State bring experience into the game. And Boston College, when they got tough, they couldn't keep up. It was hard for them to continue the ball. And you see late, NC State is making a run, but Boston College is still hitting their shots, you know? They're doing what they got to do, but NC State is figuring it out as the game went on. And they kept it close. And honestly, like I said, experience, you know? The game get tight. Them lines look smaller. You breathing heavy. Time is winding down. You start to think. You see right there, they missed goddamn. Great shot. But this is where NC State took him out in the end. Right here, another one. Great shot. NC State was on their heels, man. Let's go to Boston College almost put one of the biggest upset L's on NC State's record this year. It was close. But you see it. You see it, man. NC State figured it out. Figured it out late. You get Cam. Look at Saul. Just aggressive. And they didn't utilize her at the end of the game. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Look at this. That's what I mean. She's a bully, man. She's a bully. Great play here. And Cam was open, so she could have got the shot just as well as she did. Kunane is just not helping. She's just sitting on a lot of the plays and it was just giving them shots. It made sense. Boston College had their identity, but you see what NC State did, right? They took Kunane out late, and they got Jones running the 5. So now we don't got to worry about Kunane being late helping, but look at that. That back door was wide open. Jones helped too hard there. We're in the fourth quarter. Look at this. Now, this is where I'm saying Boston College up 2, right? We got to get that in there. We go up 4 here. Game is tied up right here. Let's go. Cam. Okay, so we back up 2. That's cool. But this is where the game is in the trenches. This is where it gets tight. Boston College don't get a point. Now you get a baby IT come in, right? She gets a bucket. We go baseline. She gets a bucket. Now it's all inside game, right? You see Boston College is struggling because they continue trying to get shots. And now it's starting to wear on them. Right? And now what is NC State doing? We just getting all inside shots on you. Now we're going to make y'all play. Overtime, let's just get stops. Put them in position to make bad shots. It's too late for Saul to be trying to attack the paint now. All of that should have been going on when y'all had them up 20. Should have been keeping them honest. And all NC State did, you see, they took Kunane out and who they put in. They got Jones at the 5 now. Right? So now, when they switch over them screens, we're not worried about Kunane being late. And now look. That was luck, but ain't. We give him that, put it at the end of the game because, it was a good shot. But that's what NC State essentially did at the end of the game. Put him in positions to make tough shots like that. She made it, but score game's over. You know what I mean? So I feel like experience came in at the end of that one. NC State got lucky, man. They got this close to being taken out by them young guns. Swartz is a senior. We gonna see what it's looking like going into the WNBA. Got a nice jump shot though. Got to give it up to Diamond Johnson, Kayla Jones, I believe that is her name, Raina Perez. They played good down the stretch. The guards really locked in on the perimeter, and they just forced Boston College to play inside basketball, and they didn't want to do that.